Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. The energy is here. It's strong, and y'all already know we're about to get into the truth today. But before we dive in, if you've been sitting there wondering about your love life, your person, or that next relationship, Spirit keeps nudging you about this energy, then I've got something for you. Right now, I am offering a 3-question personal reading for just $33. It's quick, it's deep, and to the point, and exact clarity that you need. The link is in the description. So when Spirit is pulling at you, don't sleep on that guidance, okay? So before we get into this reading, I need you to take a moment and meditate here on the 3 cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. Right? This is card 1 with the yellow glass crystal, card 2 green, and card 3 navy blue glass crystal. All right, so let's get straight into it. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. The energy is here. It's strong. And y'all already know that we're about to get into the truth today. But before we dive in, if you have been sitting there wondering about your love life, your person, or that next relationship that Spirit keeps nudging you about, I've got something for you. Right now, I am offering a 3-question personal reading for just $33. It's quick, deep, and to the point. The exact clarity you need. The link is in the description. So when Spirit is pulling at you, don't sleep on that guidance. All right, let's jump into it. Pile 1, your energy charged you here to the yellow glass crystal, paired with the King of Swords. And let me just say, the combination already tells me a lot. This person on your mind, they are coming through as sharp, intellectual, maybe even guarded. Okay, the King of Swords energy means that they see you as someone that they have to be clear and intentional with, and they know that they can't play games with you. All right, and with the yellow glass crystal here, there is illumination. You bring light into this connection. You reflect back. Okay, and not only that, you reflect back to them parts of themselves that they tried to keep hidden. This person sees you as strong, radiant, and someone they cannot ignore. But listen, we only scratched the surface. We got 6 more cards to pull here. And with your next card, we're going to find out exactly how this person feels when they are alone with their thoughts. No mask, no front, just their raw emotions. All right, so stay with me because by the end, we are breaking down the total energetic frequency of this whole connection, what it really is, where it's heading, and how it's going to affect you moving forward. All right, so let's go. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? And you got the 10th house. Let me just point this out. There are 12 houses in an astrological birth chart, but baby, the 10th house just came through. This is about reputation, career, responsibilities, fame, authority figure, legacy. All right, so I'm going to give you that channeled energy for the 10th house, but first I'm going to pull another card, and then I will read both to you. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Transformation. So we're going to start here with the 10th house. And then we're going to go over here to the energy of transformation. And let me just say this. The energy here of transformation, this supports your ability to gracefully flow through times of like transition and allowing the old to make room for the new. Okay, I'm going to tell you what all that means in a moment. But first, we're going to start here with the 10th house and then move into the transformation energy. And when I tell you what I'm picking up is wild, look, okay? All right, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Who? Let me just listen. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy here? This is it. So we're going to start here. Y'all, this is just shaking me a little bit, okay? But let me just say this. The energy of transformation, like I said, it supports your ability to gracefully flow through times. But here with the 10th house, this 10th house in energy tells me about how this person tells me that this person is trying to protect their reputation with the 10th house coming through. Okay? That's what it's saying, loud and clear. And they are very concerned. They want to protect how they are seen, how they are respected, how they're perceived in their world. Okay? Because the 10th house is all about career, authority, responsibility, and legacy. And with this showing up, it's like this person is saying, I can't afford to look foolish. I need to keep my image intact. So when it comes to you in this connection, there is this defensiveness around their status and their name. Okay. And it's not just about feelings, it's about how those feelings might affect how they are seen by others. Right? Now, let's tap into this transformation energy because this is crazy. All right. The energy of transformation is about rebirth, endings, and new beginnings. So it's the process of letting go of the old so the new can actually step in. So, yeah, while the 10th house showed us that this person is trying hard, they are trying so hard to protect their reputation and keep their image intact. The transformation card shows us that Spirit is saying that the old version of them, it can't survive anymore. Change is unavoidable. It's unavoidable. And so this is about them being pushed out of their comfort zone, whether they like it or not. It is about shedding a skin and leaving behind patterns and being forced to step into something brand new. Okay. And when I put the 10th house next to the transformation, it tells me that this person is going through a massive internal shift. They are torn between protecting their image and allowing themselves to evolve. Okay. Now, the crazy energy, right, is spot on because it is literally Spirit saying that they can't keep hiding behind their reputation. They can't. The transformation is coming either way. And let's see where this energy is headed. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? You have still listening. And a card says, I listen to the music you shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are separate. This is the message coming through from your person. All right. Now, whether this is literal music or metaphorical or whatever, the message is still clear. It is clear. So, now listen, like I said, this could be literal music. It's like a song that you two exchange or something that they know reminds them of you. Or it could be metaphorical, like the energy, the vibration, or the rhythm of your connection still playing in their mind. Either way, the message is crystal clear. Even in the separation, even in the distance, this person has not tuned you out. No, they have not. They are still tapping into the memory, the frequency, and the imprint of what you gave them. And so that makes it personal, mystical, and emotional, while still leaving room to pull. You see what I'm saying? That makes it mystical and emotional. while still leaving room to kind of like connect with you, right? In their own way. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your fourth card. All right, so you got 3 more cards to go, okay, before we break down what's coming in that energetic frequency. Thank you, Spirit. You got exhaustion. This person is tired AF. They tired. They are carrying a whole lot of stuff. Ooh, whoa. And I'm picking up exactly what they're carrying, but I'm going to share that with you in the energetic frequency. But this exhaustion, I'm going to share with you some things that I want to share with you right now with this person being tired, what they are tired of. It looks like they are doing a whole lot, y'all. They're doing a whole lot. Okay. Like I said, this person is tired AF, worn out, burned out, carrying way more than they should be. Now, here's the thing. I'm already picking up exactly what they're carrying. I'm picking up, like I said, but I'm going to hold that for the energetic frequency breakdown at the end because it's wild. And it's going to tie everything together. That's why I'm holding it. Okay. But what I can tell you right now is this exhaustion isn't just about daily stress. This person is tired emotionally, mentally, and spiritually because they've been holding up masks and really protecting their image, carrying old wounds and trying to keep control. And it's draining them. So when you feel their distance, it's not because they don't care. It's because they are literally collapsing under the weight of it all. Okay, they are literally collapsing under the weight of it all. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your next card and see the energy coming through. You have 2 more cards to go. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? You have the Knight of Swords. This is air. This is about the mind. The Knight of Swords shows up when it shows up, it's bold in its communication. It wants to tell you something. Okay? And this is air energy. So it does represent the air zodiacs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Like I said, it's all about the mind, thoughts, and communication. And let me just say this. When the Knight of Swords shows up, it's fast, it's direct, and it's urgent. This person wants to tell you something, okay? Because they have been holding back. They have been carrying exhaustion. They've been protecting their reputation. But deep down, the Knight of Swords says that the urge to speak, to explain, to reach out is boiling over. It may come out blunt, rushed, or even messy, but it will be honest. Okay? It will be honest. All right? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull your next card and let's see where this energy is headed. Okay, what is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? You got, oh my goodness, you got the 5 of Swords. Y'all, this tells us a whole lot about why things are so freaking heavy. And also tells us about this connection as well. The 5 of Swords. It's not a coincidence for the 5 of Swords to come through, okay? And listen, like I said, this tells us a whole lot about why things are so freaking heavy. It also tells us so much about this connection because the 5 of Swords is about conflict, ego battles, and that nobody really wins. It's that type of energy. It shows me that this person has a tendency to push people away and to fight for control or to sabotage before they get hurt. And remember, we just saw the king of the knight of swords, right? Wanting to rush in with words. But now we see the five of swords. And that means that their communication may come with defensiveness, tension, or even guilt. Even, right? It may come with all of that. But at the core of it, this is someone who is exhausted, tired of fighting themselves, tired of protecting their image, and yet afraid of surrendering to the vulnerability that this connection demands. Right? They're so afraid of that. Now, that's your final message coming through. Let's break down this total energetic frequency. And, I told you that I would give you that insight of the energy of what else is leading to their exhaustion and that emotional and mental, I want to say spiral. I'm picking up a spiral, but they're not in spiral yet. They are just tired. Okay? So here it is. All right. Let's break it down. What I am picking up is this. This person is tired from carrying masks and tired from protecting their image, tired from battling their own mind. They are stuck in the Five of Swords energy where their ego fights to stay in control. But deep down, their soul, it just wants peace. The 10th house told us that they're worried about reputation. The transformation card said that change is unavoidable. And the still listening card showed us that even in silence, they are still connected to you. The exhaustion card confirmed the emotional drain. And the Knight of Swords revealed the urge to communicate. And the Five of Swords laid bare the conflict and fear that weighs them down. So, the total energetic frequency. This is a person who is fighting change, fighting their feelings, and fighting themselves. But the connection is undeniable, and it is pushing them towards a breaking point where they can no longer keep up the act. Okay? They can no longer keep up the act. You are the mirror, the catalyst, and the trigger. You light up the parts of them that they try to hide. And even in their exhaustion, their pride, and their fear, they are still tuned in, still listening, still feeling. Whoa. Yeah, they are still feeling. So, listen, man, this is deep because this is a person that is so connected to you spiritually that, and what's sad about it is they are not willing to express themselves. And we all know that when you hold your emotions, when you repress your emotions, it leads to depression. Okay? So if this message resonated with you and you're still sitting there thinking, I need to know how this really plays out for me and my person, then this is your sign. Because right now I'm offering 3-question personal readings for just $33. Whether you want clarity on their exact feelings, your next relationship, or the bigger picture of your love life, this reading will cut straight to the truth. Okay? The link is in the description. Don't wait, because if Spirit pulled you here, it's for a reason. With clarity plus love, this is your total energetic frequency. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. The person on your mind. Honey, let me just say, their energy is coming in heavy already. And before we dive in, let me remind you, if you have been needing answers about your love life, your person, or that next relationship that Spirit keeps nudging you towards, I've got you. Right now, I'm offering a 3-question personal reading for just $33. It's quick, it's same day, it's deep, and to the point. Okay? Exactly what you need when you don't want fluff and you want the truth. All right? The link is in the description. Don't miss it if Spirit is pulling at you. Pile 2, your energy draws you here today to the green glass crystal and the 5 of Swords. Now, let me just say this right away. This is not lighthearted. The 5 of Swords is bad vibes, okay? It's ego, battles, selfishness. Someone who would rather win than be honest. So this person on your mind, they got walls, they got games, and they got an energy that feels like conflict over connection. So, but listen, this is just scratching the surface, because the 5 of Swords alone, it tells me there's way more hiding underneath. So here's what we're going to do. We got 6 more cards to pull for you in pile 2. And with your first card, we're going to find out what's really driving this person to act this way. Is it pride? Is it fear? Or is it something darker? Okay, so stay with me, because by the end, right, we get to the total energetic frequency of this connection. And I'm breaking down the real truth, the patterns, the toxicity, and whether this person is even capable of showing up for you in the way you deserve. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your first card. And you got a conjunction, which is an aspect between planets in a astrological birth chart. Conjunctions represent like empowerment, and it represents strength, and it enhances energy. Like, for example, you may have a conjunction between the planet Venus and the planet Mars, and so that will be like, it adds more energy, but sometimes, depending on the aspect, it could be overwhelming, but nevertheless, it does saturate that energy. So we got the conjunction, but now we're going to go ahead and pull another card. And then I will give you the energy of both cards. You've got freedom. They know they can't cuff you. They know they cannot hold you down. They can't tie you down. And that's the thing that they hate the most. It's called, okay, because you won't bend. So freedom is the energy of Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius could be anywhere in the top placements of their chart or yours, okay? But this is the thing. Let's get back to the conjunction energy. What this tells me with this person is that the energy is saturated, too strong, too amplified, too overwhelming, okay? And they don't know how to handle the intensity of what they feel when it comes to you. Okay, they don't know how to handle it. So we pulled another card, which is freedom. You got freedom, and here's the truth. They know that they cannot hold you down. They know they cannot tie you down. And honestly, that's the thing that they hate the most, because you won't bend, you won't shrink, you won't give up your freedom just to feed their ego. And quite frankly, that is where the clash is, because they want control, but you are uncontrollable. Okay? Now, you have 4 more cards to go before your total energetic frequency, and I promise you, it's something so wild at the end of your total energetic frequency, something coming through that I am going to hold and share it with you then, because it ties all of this together. So let's go ahead and pull your next card and see what energy we have coming through. What is the energy as it does relate? And you got, it's simple, really. How do I feel? I want you, us, forever, is what the card says. Whoa, 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 whoa. That just gave me some kind of like chills, y'all. Listen. Now let's keep it real. This is where the obsession vibe comes in. Even with the 5 of Swords conflict, okay? Even with the Freedom card saying they can't tie you down. Deep down, this person is thinking, I still want this. I still want you forever, whether I can control it or not. It's like they can't stand the idea of losing, but they also can't stand the idea of letting you go. And that's why this energy feels so heavy, because it's not love in balance. It's love tangled up with ego, fear, and obsession. Okay, and it's dark. It's a dark energy when it's tangled in that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your next card. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see where the energy is headed. What is the energy as it does relate? You got existence. The existence card. Now, this tells me a whole lot, because here's the thing. What this existent energy really means is that it shows me that this person, you define their sense of existence. It's like without you, they feel a void. And with you, they feel alive. But here's the flip side. That's too much pressure, because instead of seeing you as a partner, they start to see you as their lifeline. And that's where this energy gets dark, okay? Because it turns into dependency, obsession, and fear of losing control. All right? So, baby, now we got the 5 of Swords, which is that ego plus the conflict. Ugh. But freedom, look, they hate that they can't hold you down. It's simple, really. They want you forever, no matter what. And existence, you are their anchor in life. And when you stack all this up, it's not balanced love. It's love mixed with desperation. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your final 2 cards and see where this energy is headed. You got the Queen of Wands energy, fire, ruler of the fire zodiacs. And baby, you don't play with the Queen. You do not. She not for play. Let me tell you. The Queen of Wands is magnetic, confident, radiant. This is your energy in their eyes. They see you as powerful, unstoppable, and absolutely in your prime. But here's the bad vibe underneath. The Queen of Wands doesn't chase. She doesn't beg. She doesn't bend. And that terrifies them. And that's bad for them because that's what they want. Because listen, while they're over there exhausted and conflicted and trying to cling to you as their existence, you are glowing, standing tall, and showing them that you don't need them to survive. And that contrast, it fuels their obsession even more. Yes, it does. So let's go ahead and pull your final card, and then we'll jump straight into that total energetic frequency. And I'm going to tell you what's wild about this entire connection and what's happening with this person, even deeper, things that you can't see. All right, so let's go ahead and pull it. All right, what is the energy as it does relate with your final message? And you got, look, the Six of Wands. Six of Wands. This is victory, attention, recognition. This is someone who wants to be seen, praised, admired. And in this connection, it shows me that they crave your validation. But here's the catch. The Six of Wands can also be ego-driven. It's like they want the win and they want the applause, but they don't always want to do the real work. This is that energy of, I need to look like I got it all together, even when I don't. So let's go ahead and pull it all together. Let's pull it all together. The Five of Swords, it showed us that they're conflict. They got conflicts and they got ego battles. The conjunction amplified the intensity of all of it. The Freedom card said that they hate that they can't control you. And it's simple, really. It revealed that their obsession with wanting you forever. And existence showed that you're their anchor in life. The Queen of Wands revealed your power and your magnetism. And finally, the Six of Wands, it exposed their hunger for recognition and validation. So the total energetic frequency. This is someone who is drawn to you uncontrollably. They see you as the one who lights up their existence. But at the same time, their ego, exhaustion, and need for control, it twists the connection into something heavy. They want victory. They want you forever, but they don't yet know how to step up in a way that honors you fully. And that's why the energy feels so chaotic, because it's love mixed with ego, obsession, and fear of losing. So if this message hit for you and you're sitting there thinking, I need to know exactly how this story plays out for me and my person, then this is your sign. Right now, I am offering a 3-question personal reading for just $33. And whether you want clarity or their true feelings, right, your next relationship or where your love life is headed, this reading cuts straight to the truth. The link is in the description. Don't wait. If Spirit brought you here, it's for a reason. Now with clarity plus love, this was your total energetic frequency for pile 2. Hey Clarity family, welcome to your reading, the person on your mind. This energy is already messy, okay? But before we dive in, let me say this real quick. If you've been losing sleep about your love life, if you've been wondering what's really going on with your person, or even who's next for you, your money, your career, I've got something just for you. Right now, I am offering a 3-question personal reading for only $33. It's quick, deep, and no fluff, okay? Just the truth. If Spirit pulled you here, don't play yourself. The link is in the description. Pile 3, energy draw. Your energy pulls you here to the navy blue glass crystal paired with the King of Wands. And let me just tell you, this combo is bold. The King of Wands is fire, charm, and charisma. But paired with this navy blue energy, it comes with shadows too. Right? So this person on your mind, yes, they are magnetic, yes, but they also got pride, ego, and that, I'll run the show vibe. They got all that. So let's not sugarcoat. The attraction is here, but so are the bad vibes. And that's exactly why we need to pull deeper, okay? Now, we got 6 more cards to go. And after the King of Wands energy, and I'm about to break it all down for you, okay? So let's go ahead and pull your next card and see where the energy is headed. You got the 11th house, and on the card it says The Edge. I do want to point out that there are 12 houses in an astrological birth chart, and your energy pulled the 11th house. So I'm going to give you that message. I'm going to also pull another card here. And you also got the 7th chakra. That's interesting. So you got the 11th house and the 7th chakra coming through. We'll start here with the 11th house. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm picking up. This person loves attention, by the way. And I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up here with the energy of the 7th chakra. So let's start with the 11th house. Okay. Here it is. This person, y'all, okay, this card says The Edge. The 11th house is about community, friendships, groups, and social standing. And the first thing I'm picking up is that this person loves attention. They want to be admired. They want to be seen. They want to feel like they belong. But they chase that validation in shallow ways. Okay, let's just call a thing a thing. Let's call it that, because that's what it is. Now, your energy also drew the 7th chakra, which is the channel to higher wisdom, divine truth, and real alignment. So what does this mean when we put the 11th house and the 7th chakra together? It tells me that this person is caught between 2 worlds. On one side, they are obsessed with external attention and validation and how they are perceived socially. And on the other side, Spirit is literally trying to wake them up, align them, and force them to see that real connection isn't about clout. It's about soul. But here's the catch. They are resisting that awakening because they'd rather be seen by a crowd than sit in silence with their truth. Okay? They rather. But let's go ahead and pull your next card and make sure you guys stay until the end of your reading, because I'm tapping into the total energetic frequency of this connection right now. When I tell you it's wild, what's coming through and you don't want to miss it, trust. Okay? What is the energy as it does relate? You got, this isn't goodbye. And the card says, I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. This isn't goodbye card is loud and clear. It says a whole lot of what they're not saying. All right. Let me be honest. On the surface, they may act like they are distant, like they are done, like they walked away. But deep down, they don't see this as over. This isn't goodbye, is their way of holding on to you silently, of keeping a door open without having the courage to admit it out loud. It's like they are saying, I can't let go of your energy even if I can't handle you. And that's the shadow of this card. It's not commitment. It's not clarity. It is them lingering, clinging, and refusing to fully release you. Okay? And I know you have been feeling this heavy, mysterious energy from this person. And this is the reason why. Because it's the undertone of this energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your fourth card and see what message Spirit has for you. And you have the Star. This is how they see you. You are the Star. But there's also other energy here with the Star card. And I'm going to tell you what it is, and they don't want you to know this, okay? So, now let me break this down. Like I said, this is how they see you. You are the Star. You shine, you glow, you stand out in a way that they can't ignore. So to them, you feel rare, healing, magnetic. But here's the part they don't want you to know. The Star energy also stirs up their insecurities, because when someone shines this bright, okay, it makes them feel like they are in the shadows. That's what it makes them feel like, because they admire you, but at the same time, they worry that they will never measure up. So yeah, while they are pulled towards you like gravity, they also are intimidated by your light. That's the sudden energy of this card. And it's something that they will never say out loud. They are not going to say that out loud. So let's go ahead and pull your next card. You actually have 2 more cards to go before that total breakdown of the energetic frequency. And when I tell you what's coming through here, it's going to blow your mind. What is the energy as it does relate? Look, consciousness. Consciousness. You can't make this up. This tells me that your person is waking up on some level. And we got that energy earlier with the 7th chakra, okay? But they are being forced to look, to like look in the mirror, to confront the truth, to actually become aware of their patterns. You have seen a pattern of behavior in this person that you can no longer ignore, okay? But here's the energy underneath. They don't like what they see. Consciousness means that Spirit is putting pressure on them. Are you going to evolve, or are you going to keep sabotaging? And right now, they are caught in between because they know better, but they are not doing better. And that tension is eating at them. It's eating at them. And this is your final message before the total energetic frequency. And when I tell you what's coming through at the end, y'all, it's just going to be, oh my God. It's explosive. And I'm going to give it to you. And the reason I'm waiting till the end, because it ties everything together. And you're going to be like, oh, whoa. Is that why they did this? Okay, is that why they move like that? Here's the final card. It's the Ten of Pentacles. That's the final message. It's physical. It's earth. Okay, they want this physical connection. The Pentacles represents the earth zodiacs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, so let me just say this. Y'all. This is earth energy. It's physical, it's tangible, right? It's the real world side of this connection. See, because the Ten of Pentacles represents stability, long-term commitment, legacy, and material security. And in this reading, it shows that they want this connection in a real physical way. It's not just in their head. It's not just lust. They want something they can touch, build, and hold on to. But remember, everything we pulled before this, the Five of Swords, the Freedom card, the Star, the consciousness. This is Ten of Pentacles. It reveals that deep down, even with all their ego and control issues, they see you as someone they could actually build a life with. But you ask, why do they act the way that they do? All right. Let's break it all the way down. We started with the King of Wands here. Bold, magnetic, but full of ego and pride. And then the Five of Swords. Okay. It told us that like this connection is laced with it's laced with conflict and power plays. This isn't goodbye. It revealed that they will never really let go, no matter what they say. And the Star, it showed how they see you. Radiant, rare, intimidating, and powerful. The Conscious card, okay? It proved that they are waking up, even if they are resisting it. And finally, the Ten of Pentacles. It revealed the truth that they want this connection physically, tangibly, in the real world. Okay, so here it is, y'all. This person is obsessed because they crave your energy. They need your light. They can't imagine letting you go. But their ego, their fear, and their need for control, it twists the love into something heavy. So yeah, they see you as the star, but they know that they can't dim you. And they feel like you are their existence. But that dependency, it scares them. And no matter how many games they play, the truth is clear. They want you. They want you forever, and they can't replace you. But here's what Spirit wants you to know. That's not your burden to carry. Their growth, their awakening, their choices, that's on them. Your role is to stay in your power. Stand in your Queen of Wands energy. Okay? Stand in that energy. And never bend just to make someone else comfortable. Because the second you shrink, they win the battle. But the second you stand tall, they are forced to face the truth. You're not just another person. You're the one that got away. If this message resonated and you are sitting here like, okay, but I need to know exactly where this story goes for me and my person, this is your confirmation. Right now, I am offering a 3-question personal reading for $33. Whether you need clarity on their intentions, your next relationship, or what's blocking your love life, this reading gets straight to the truth without the noise. And the link is in the description. So don't wait. If Spirit pulled you here, there's a reason. With love, clarity, and straight truth. This was your Pile 3 message.